Okay, welcome back. Let's find out what happens to juror number 7. Will she stay or will she go?
Attorney O'Brien, what do you think?
Judge, we'd like to excuse her.
Yeah. All right, Attorney Lacrenzi, anything you'd like to put on the record regarding that?
Nothing more than I already stated, and we believe she should be able to stay, and I believe it's, that's all I want to say.
Okay, fair enough. I understand that. I'm going to excuse juror number 7. So alternate number 1 will move into seat number 7. So we can go ahead and excuse her at this time. So what we'll do is we'll have Attorney Wellemeyer. He can go in and get her things. You can tell her that she's been excused, and we thank her very much. And with that, I would like to bring in the juror then that well, let's go ahead and excuse. Go ahead and tell her she's excused, and we appreciate her.
Your Honor?
Yeah. Yeah. That was on, right, Christy?
Yes, it was.
Oh, good, good. Okay.
Is it off the record now?
Yes.
Okay, there you hear it. The defense wanted juror number 7 out and would like to have her replaced by alternate number 1. Now, we don't know if alternate number 1 is a male or a female. We know juror number 7 was a female. Whether that factored into that decision making, we just don't know. Let's bring in someone who might know. Here to discuss this with us is trial attorney and civil attorney Brittany Kaiser joining us live. So Brittany, female defendant, you've got 7 female jurors, 7 of the 12 are female before today, and there's a little issue with in the jury room. The defense says, yeah, let's get rid of her after conferring. At first, when they listened to the voir dire, they said we didn't think it was much of a deal, but then they conferred with each other and they decided, yes, let's get rid of her. Do you think that was a strategic move because of her replacement? Would they rather have juror number 1?
Yeah, I think that's very possible, but of course, juror number 7 did actually discuss the case with someone outside of the courtroom. So that's an obvious issue. Whether or not it ended with a text about her not being on camera, that's very possible, but you don't know. All we know is that there is evidence that something about the trial was discussed outside of the courtroom. And so I definitely think that there is an issue with doubt on whether or not something further was discussed, and therefore potentially replacing the juror with someone else that is in line would be permissible.
And it seemed like Judge Corrigal was leaning that way from the beginning. You could tell that she had some issues with it. All in all, do you think it was a good decision to replace why not? You've got 4 alternates. They're there for a reason. And this isn't going to be a 4-month trial. I don't think there's any conceivable way you're going to rip through all of these alternates. Better to be safe than sorry when talking about an appeal, right?
I absolutely agree. Because of the importance of this case, it's much better to make sure that none of the members of the jury have committed a violation and that the decision can be made as fairly as possible.